Hello, friends. Today we have brought a very good book summary for you, A New Earth, in which we will see what is the reason for all our problems and how we can get rid of them all. By reading this book, you can fill your life with happiness and start a new life. This earth will be reborn only by your change. Who is this book summary for those who want to get rid of suffering? Those who want to bring peace in the society by stopping violence? Those who are always thinking about past or future? Author Eckhart Tolle was born in Germany and now lives in Canada. He has written many books on spirituality. In 2008, a New York Times writer called him America's most influential religious writer. In 2011, Watkins reviewers named him the most influential religious writer in the world. Tolle is known for his many spiritual works. Leave your ego and learn to control yourself. Are you also worried all the time and keep thinking about old things? Do you want to know the reason for all the sorrows and get rid of them? So this book has been written just for you. By reading this book, you will know how we all remain troubled because of ego and how we can get rid of it. We will see how all religions preach us to live in peace, but it is because of these religions that unrest has spread in our society. From this book, you will learn how you can get rid of all your problems by living in the present. And you will learn that why your desires are your enemy. What is the reason for violence? How you can get rid of your problems by living in the present. Man himself is the cause of all his sorrows. Man has always been greedy, selfish, and a dangerous creature. In the last 100 years, man has created many bombs and poisonous gases which have caused harm only to man. In today's era, humans are becoming even more dangerous and greedy. This madness of man is the reason for his trouble. Because of these human inventions, terror is spread all over the world today, and everyone is living in fear. Violence is increasing every day, and we are not able to do anything. Different definitions of sorrow have been given in different religions around the world. A great sage of Ramayana said that everything is illusion. According to them, the mind remains confused in an illusion. This Maya makes them do all the wrong things. The gurus of Buddhism said that this world is full of sorrows, and the only reason for all sorrows is desire. If a person crucify his desires, then all his sorrows will end. The Tirthankaras of Jainism had severed ties with all things of this world to get rid of other emotions like sorrow. He had also stopped wearing clothes. Sin is defined in Christianity. It says that the duty of being a human being, forgetting, is the biggest sin. Islam says that killing one innocent person is killing the entire humanity. All religions have given almost the same message. All religions said that man's greatest desire is our enemies. But till now, no religion has been able to stop violence. We need other new ways to deal with this violence. Human beings have always been seeing things like violence. Many religious leaders have tried to deal with violence, created new religions, but they were of no use. When these religions were formed, they did not exist. These used to be movements to deal with violence and casteism. But with time, people started adopting these movements as religion, due to which casteism and violence increased further. In history, people like Buddha and Mahavira tried hard to stop violence. Gautam Buddha said, "Live and let live." With time, we started worshipping him like God, but forgot the teachings given by him. But why does this happen? Why do these movements become religions and increase violence among people? Let's consider these questions. When the reins of these movements came into the hands of others, they used to implement some things in these movements which had nothing to do with the movement. With time, these movements started losing their meaning. In olden times, kings or other powerful people used to suppress these movements, so they used to kill the people who started these movements, and these movements stopped there. As we are moving towards progress, violence is increasing. Today, riots are taking place in the name of those religions which taught us to live in brotherhood. Religion has failed to deal with violence. So how do we get rid of violence? Let's see. Before stopping violence, we have to know the reason for violence. Before you ask the question how to stop violence, you should ask the question why violence are there. Ego is the cause of violence. Our ego never lets us sit in peace. Past the ego and love living in the future. He is always thinking about the past or worrying about the things to come. Lives. Today, everyone wants to achieve success. They feel that a person is known by his success. To achieve this success, man is always worried and keeps running after it. In this way, we can say that if you are upset, then it is because of your ego. And if you want to get rid of your problems, you will have to get rid of your ego. Getting rid of ego is not an easy task, but ego is your culprit. Old memories and worrying about the future only increases your problems. Today, we often come face to face with such people who are always worried. If those people give up their pride, desires, and ego, then all their problems will end. Due to ego, our ability to think and understand reduces. Often, we do things in anger, which we regret later. This happens because we do not know ourselves. We remain entangled in our own thoughts and are unable to control them. It is the job of the ego to carry all the pain and all the troubles. Let us read this story and try to understand how ego always troubles us. Once a blind old woman lost her way in the forest. 2 sages saw that poor woman. One of the saints asked about the old woman's house and took her in his lap and took her to her house. The other monk did not like this. After a few hours of this incident, another sadhu said, "What you did does not suit us, sadhus." So the first sage said, "I had put that woman down many hours ago, but you are still carrying her." So in this way, ego never allows you to live in the present. This forces your mind to always think about old things, due to which your restlessness, curiosity, and problems keep increasing. Your pain increases with ego. If you ever had a fight with someone, you keep remembering that incident for many days and keep hitting that person again and again in your thoughts. Does this give you comfort? No, rather you become more restless. Therefore, we should never remember old things. If something good doesn't happen to you, then leave it there and move on. Never keep bad memories with you. If you want to find satisfaction, then you have to know the real purpose of your life. Let us consider this question. What is the real purpose of your life? Do you want to become the richest man in the world? This means that you do not want anyone to be richer than you. You will always be worried about being the richest and will keep competing with others. Do you want to do something good for the society? It means that you want to make your mark in the society. You want to see yourself that you are better than others. Do you want to have a happy family? It is not necessary that your family should live according to you and obey what you say. Fights keep happening at home, which can become the cause of your problems. So one thing is clear from all this, that if you want to achieve something, then you will definitely feel pain if you do not get it, and to achieve it, you will always keep working hard and will always be worried. Therefore, you should leave aside external needs and think about internal needs. We may all have different external needs, but our internal needs are the same. We all want to be happy and live our lives peacefully. To fulfill our inner needs, we have to stop getting entangled in the web of ego. You need to know this. There must be a lot of difference between being in thought and being in consciousness. If you are conscious, you will be in the present. But if you are thinking, then you are either thinking about the future or about the past. Whatever you have, accept it and enjoy the moment. Everyone wants to put their daily problems in a box and lock them, but only a few people are able to do this. Let us see how you can get rid of these problems. First of all, you have to learn to live in the present. If you live in the present, you will automatically be happy. Living in the present means accepting whatever you have. If you always keep complaining about something, you will always be worried about achieving something and will not be able to live in the present. Every environment so that you can always be happy. But still, if you are not happy in what you are doing, then leave that work. You should always be aware of yourself. It is common to be worried. You just keep that worry aside and focus on the present. The more you stay in the present, the more your ability to accept will increase. Conclusion. We are so entangled in today's fast-paced life that we are adopting wrong paths to fulfill our needs. That is why violence is increasing in the world today. It all starts with ego. Our ego. We are always eager to be better than others. Therefore, it is important that we get rid of our ego. So friends, how did you like our book summary today? And what did you learn from this book summary? Do tell me by commenting below and share this book summary with your friends. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe.